I sent an email to my manager and I froze on one single word.
Wait, what word could possibly make you freeze, Hailey?
I typed, "Does this email come of me or from me?" And I sat there for 10 full seconds.
10 seconds over 2 tiny words?
Ryan, that's exactly the problem. These 2 words look small, but they quietly destroy confidence in meetings, in emails, everywhere.
Okay, everyone, welcome to Everyday English. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Hailey. Today, we're fixing of versus from completely in the next few minutes.
Wait, just a few minutes? That fast?
Yes, no 20 grammar rules, just 2 simple pictures in your head.
If both of these words have ever made you freeze mid-sentence, this lesson is for you.
By the end, you will never hesitate on this again.
Hailey, honestly, sometimes of and from sound almost identical to my ear.
You look at a sentence and think, is it 50-50? Should I just guess?
Exactly that. The manager of the office or the manager from the office? I just freeze.
And when you freeze, you lose confidence in front of the exact people you're trying to impress.
It's embarrassing, especially in a meeting.
But Ryan, listen carefully. This was never your fault.
It really feels like my fault, though. Like I didn't study enough.
No. Textbooks give you 20 rules for of and 20 more for from. Nobody can hold 40 rules in their head during a live conversation.
That's impossible in real time.
Exactly. You don't need rules. You need a mental image.
A picture, not a rule book.
Native speakers don't think about rules at all. They just see a connection or they see a source.
I've genuinely never thought about it that way.
That's exactly why we're here today.
Okay, let's start with of, Hailey. Give me the picture.
Think of as a bridge, Ryan. It connects 2 things that belong together.
A bridge, like grammar glue.
I love that. Grammar glue. Whenever 2 things are joined, you reach for of.
Give me an example.
The color of the car.
Because the color is part of the car. They're connected.
Exactly. You can't have the color without the car.
What about in an office? The name of the company?
Perfect, because the name belongs to the company.
And a piece of cake?
The piece is connected to the whole cake. Same bridge.
So whenever I feel a belonging, a part of something bigger, I use of.
The door of the house. The screen of the phone. Always the bridge. Let's test it. Everyone listening, try this at home too. Strategy, company. The strategy of the company.
Result, test.
The result of the test.
Title, movie.
The title of the movie. Do you feel how natural that sounds now, Ryan?
It doesn't feel like a rule anymore. It feels like a flow.
Now, forget the bridge for a moment. Let's talk about from.
Okay, my brain is ready.
If of is a bridge, from is an arrow pointing away from a starting point.
A starting point, like where something begins.
Exactly. I am from Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the origin. The arrow starts there and points to me.
What about an email?
This email is from my manager because the manager is the source of it.
So, from is a journey from point A to point B?
That's a perfect way to see it, Ryan. What about a gift?
A gift from Hailey. You're the source. It started with you.
Exactly. From is always about the origin, the where.
Where did it come from?
Now, Ryan, here's the moment it all clicks. Two sentences that look almost the same.
Okay, I'm listening carefully.
The CEO of the company.
Connection. He belongs to the company.
An email from the CEO.
Source. The CEO is where the email started.
Did you feel that difference, Ryan?
One is a connection. The other is a starting point. It's so clear now.
A piece of bread.
Connection. Part of the whole.
This bread is from the bakery.
Source. That's where it began. Hailey, I'm seeing the pictures now, not the rules.
That's the whole secret, Ryan. Bridge versus arrow. Before you get too confident, let's look at the traps, everyone.
Traps? You mean common mistakes?
Yes. Mistake 1. I am of Bangladesh.
That sounds so strange now. Like I'm a piece of the dirt.
Exactly. You're not a part of the land. You came from there. So always, I am from Bangladesh.
Never of. Got it. Mistake 2, please?
The color from the car.
That sounds like the color is jumping off the car and running away.
Right. Color doesn't travel. It's connected. So it must be the color of the car.
One more, Hailey. A tricky one.
I got this idea of my team.
No. The idea started with the team. That's a source. I got this idea from my team.
Perfect. You just saved yourself from sounding unprofessional in a real meeting.
These tiny mistakes really do change the meaning.
They do. Of is for parts. From is for origins.
Hailey, are there fixed phrases that always use of? The big three, Ryan. Part of, kind of, type of.
All connection-based.
I am proud to be part of this team. What kind of strategy are we using? This type of data is important.
Can I say part from instead?
No. That sounds like you're separating from something. The opposite of a bridge.
So stick to part of, kind of, type of. Always.
These patterns are shortcuts for your brain, Ryan. Native speakers use them without thinking at all.
If you're listening to this late tonight, maybe replaying a meeting where you froze on one of these words?
I want you to let that go completely.
This was never about intelligence. It was one small picture nobody ever showed you.
A bridge and an arrow. That's genuinely all of it.
Imagine yourself in your next meeting saying the goal of our strategy without a single hesitation.
That version of you is much closer than you think.
I remember freezing on exactly this, Hailey, in my very first job interview.
We all started exactly where you are right now. Now, everyone listening, here's your challenge.
Go down to the comments right now and write 2 sentences.
One, using of to show a connection. Something like, the goal of my career is to grow.
And one using from to show a source. Like, I got this idea from this video.
We read every single comment and reply to as many as we can.
Say it out loud, too, right now, wherever you're listening. 1 bridge sentence, 1 arrow sentence.
Ryan, if you remember nothing else from today, remember one sentence.
Of connects, from starts.
Of connects, from starts. That's the entire lesson in 4 words.
A bridge and an arrow. Small words, big meaning.
If this finally made it click for you, hit that like button. It truly helps us.
And subscribe to Everyday English because we have so many more confusing words to fix together.
Clarity is power, everyone. Use it well.
Keep practicing, keep speaking.
Until next time.
Bye, and see you in the next lesson.